Coach, from the end of the game last night or yesterday afternoon, what did you guys glean from that and go over today that you can work on for
A
tomorrow
lot of
night?
good stuff last night. I thought we were the better team for the bulk of that game. You know, watching the film, look at the numbers, it proved out. You know, our offense would have been ranked number 1. You know, that would have been the best offensive rated team in the NBA last night. So we did enough offensively. The problem was the defense. You know, fourth quarter defense, we got 4 stops in the entire fourth quarter. That's unacceptable. And we're just bleeding points in fourth quarter. That's got to be our best defensive quarter. So we watched it, we talked about it as a team, we owned it, and we got to be better. So no matter whether they're making shots or not, our defense has to carry us down the stretch. That's the quarter that we got to be at our best. Our game plan discipline, our physicality, our presence, our rebounding, our effort, all of those things have to be done in the fourth quarter at a minimum. And, you know, we had enough shots to get this thing done. We had enough points to get this thing done. Unfortunately, our defense let us down last night.
How good was it to see Jordan Poole kind of get back on
It's great.
track?
Great. I thought he was awesome. You know, came out, professional approach, mature, made shots, made plays, impacted the game. I thought he was great.
This is the midway point of the season now. You're at 41 games. What are some things that you've really liked so far, and what are some things that you haven't liked?
Number one, like a competitive spirit. We're in games. You know, we're a tough out every night. You got to come to play. And our guys are putting themselves in position. We're moving the needle there. You know, offensively, I'm seeing a significant turn there. It's the defensive end that we got to get better. We have multiple guys playing well on the offensive end, you know, and we're figuring this out, this system out collectively, who to go to, when, you know, who's getting touches, and this was without certain guys being out as well. You know, we're missing Sadiq and Herb and Jose, and yet we're still finding ways to score points. It's defensively, how do we find more presence? And to me, that's transition, and it's the paint. We got to protect the paint, period. You know, we're bleeding too many points, easy points in the paint. And so we're aware of that. Our guys are aware of that. I will give them goals tomorrow to focus on as we head into the second half of the season. Areas of focus on the defensive end and the offensive end as well.
Are those individual goals or are they team goals?
More team goals, but I'm going to sit with each guy individually and probably hammer home some individual stuff as well. But there's got to be a collective goal here as we move forward, especially defensively, you know, to turn this thing. And we're right there. We're close, but, you know, we got to keep plugging.
What are like the realistic expectations for the second half of the season for you?
Continue to improve. I think that's the goal every day. Continue to improve. Obviously, winning is a priority. I need the young guys to continue to develop and get better. They're getting significant time right now. This is valuable time for them, you know, to be in these games, close games, highs and lows of an NBA. So the young guys getting experience. I want to see Z and Trey continue to move in the right direction, you know, and I think they are. Stay healthy, you know, and then you got to get Sadiq back and Herb back and be healthy there and make a run here. But I'm really focused, day-to-day process, you know, get better every single day, watch our guys develop, demand more out of them defensively, continue to see growth offensively, and keep competing. You know, we want to be a team that competes, and we want to be a team that our city's proud of, you know, and can rally around. So that's the goal.
Is Sadiq close to getting back?
It's close, yeah, it's close.
What about Herb and Jose? Any updates regarding their injuries?
Herb and Jose, you know, he had an MRI. He could be closer to 2 weeks away, you know, at least from evaluation. He had the oblique strain. And then Herb, we'll just take it day by day right now. He's still got discomfort there in the ankle. So we're just going to have to monitor that one.
And JB, going back to the team goals you go over with the team, is this something that you've done before with these guys ever since you took over as a head coach?
Yeah, we do.
Is it a regular thing?
It's a regular thing. They know the benchmarks, and we show it to them. And I think let's tighten that up, continue to refocus. You know, I try not to give them too many because it's overwhelming. We'd be here all day trying to figure that out. But for this young group, what are some focus areas for us? You know, it's going to end up being something like the transition, the paint protection, and then the rebounding, right? If we keep it that simple, can we become a better defense? Absolutely, no doubt. And we just got to do our job and do it at a higher level.
What are some of your biggest takeaways from the way Trey's been playing lately? In January, the leading scorers in the NBA are Luka, Trey, and then Maxey. That's the top 3 so far. What do you think about just
In what period?
Since January.
Well, that's impressive. You know, he's done a hell of a job.
Yeah.
You know, he's finding ways. He's becoming multi-dimensional. Off ball, on ball, at the three-point line, at the rim. I still think he leads the NBA in field goal percentage in the paint. Getting to the free throw line, drawing fouls, competing. His voice is more present. The little two-man game between he and DQ, he and Zion. Zion's in there now. So I love moving him around. You know, he's like a little chess piece that I get to play with, he gets to play with, and we're moving it around, trying to utilize his gravity. So he's been fantastic, I think. And then in these moments, what I love right now in these fourth quarters, this is the first time he's been a focal point in fourth quarters, like to go close these out. In the past, I think we could say what, C.J. McCollum, Ingram, Zion, maybe Valanciunas a little bit in his career. Now he gets to go be that guy, one of the guys to go make plays and make decisions. It's amazing. It's fantastic. I mean, a year from now, where Murphy will be, who knows? I mean, at the rate he's growing. So just love his spirit, his energy. He's vocal right now. He's leading. And we just want to continue to see that grow the rest of the season.
The Rising Stars voting is getting started.
We should have two guys in that, correct?
Yeah. Do you have anything to say about a couple years?
Well, they belong there. They've been amazing. Like, the rookies have been fantastic. Their growth, their usage, their efficiency. Every night they have massive impact on our games, and we trust them. So they belong in that game for sure. But hopefully it's more of a focus on continuing to get better. I want the accolades for them. I hope they share, you know, hopefully they can share Rookie of the Year. Can they get in the, what's the other one, the rookie sophomore game?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
You know, we love all those accolades, but at the end of the day, you know, the goal is to get better, to play winning basketball, to learn and grow through this. They love playing together, you know, but really all three of them, they really enjoy playing together. So that's what I'm focused on, that their joy continues to grow as they play for one another, play together, learn, continue to develop, but they certainly belong in that conversation, and certainly in the rookie-sophomore game.
JB, can you talk a little bit more about Jeremiah? In the month of January, it seems like he's really found his game a little bit. Last month, numbers seem to have dipped what he was doing from previously. So what have you noticed that's different about him in this month?
Well, he's managing the game, number one. There's just more weapons on the floor with him right now, you know, and he's got to manage that. We have, you know, Zion's played a full schedule right now. Murphy's emerging. DQ's a factor. And, you know, the ball's going to be in other guys' hands as well. So he's managing the game defensively. He's taken a step forward. His maturity has grown. His decision-making has grown. You don't have to go make the home run play every day, every night. You don't have to be the leading scorer every night. And I think that for young guys, that's not always the easiest to accept or understand. But I've seen him grow in that area. Like the goal is to win and to, you know, to make sure that the team is moving in the right direction, and he's a big part of that. So he's got to continue to shoot the ball with great efficiency and be aggressive, and I think he's been fantastic.
You mentioned the goal is wanting to play winning basketball. Result-wise, last year that wasn't the case. This year haven't reached double-digit wins yet. Do you sense any type of frustration within the locker room, or are they still, you're preaching, you know, sticking together, being a team, being a unit? Yeah,
I think ultimately, you know, the results are, it's there. It's professional sports. You know, the results are a major factor. You know, they're reading stuff. They're frustrated too. We all want, you know, multiple wins in a row. But, you know, we just got to number one, stick together, continue the process of growing, developing as a team, not put our heads down, because that's when you lose focus. That's when you start to pull apart. This group is not pulling apart. They've stuck together. The film sessions are great. The practices are great. The vibe is great in here. The energy's high. The development's there. I'm seeing growth across the board from guys. The result is next. Like, you just keep pounding on the rock, and we don't know when that thing's going to split. But, you know, we just keep, you know, as long as we stay together, keep coming into work every day. I'm proud of this group. And the results will take care of themselves if we do that. So we're excited. We got 41 more to go. And so where that goes, you know, none of us know, but I know this group will continue to stay together and keep pounding the rock.
Thank
Good.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.